Before dying, Odin gave a will to Toki. The one that is discussed as 20 years later there will be war, and the main figure of the war will be present in Wano. The main figure will defeat Kaido, if Odin fails. Given the condition of the world in the era of Luffy was heating up, the war that Odin predicted did appear to happen. But why can he know? One of the most memorable scenes of chapters 968 One Piece is when Odin and Roger hear the predictions of sea monsters. They predict that there will be two rulers to meet, one of them the ruler of sea monsters, the other being born in the distant sea. In the Testament of Odin, Odin specifically mentions that there will be a war dividing the oceans. The time calculations, and the level of destruction of the battle, are most likely alleged by Odin from the predictions of these sea monsters. When Odin hears the prediction, the sea monsters take into account that Poseidon will be born 10 years later and maybe 15 years old to grow and develop stronger. 5 years had elapsed from the moment Odin heard the prophecy until when he was arrested and about to be executed. So the amount that counts Odin also fit 20 years. Even the dividing part of the sea seems to be a prophecy of the power of Poseidon, or what will happen after Poseidon and Joy Boy meet. Remember, Noah's Ark was prepared by the figures of the past, apparently in anticipation of great refuge. Odin seems to take into account if there will be obstacles to the second meeting of Joy Boy and Poseidon, from the great power that used to force Wano to close himself. In Laugh Tale, Odin learns a lot of information about One Piece's world history. It seems that after he reaches Laugh Tale, Odin understands that the figure that the sea monsters foretold is Poseidon and another Joy Boy. Since he sailed back to Wano, Odin was mentioned about Joy Boy. And the new Joy Boy is the figure he anticipated would defeat Kaido. At the beginning of the third round, you can even see Odin's ambition to go home and open Wano. When he started sailing, he was annoyed that he was asked about Wano. I think Odin was initially less familiar with the predictions of sea monsters, but Poseidon would be born. But once he got to Laugh Tale, Odin learned about Joy Boy and possibly the return of the figure. Wherefore he was so eager to open his land. 20 years after Odin's death, the world feels on the brink of great war. But the figure who was born in a distant sea, the prospective new pirate king, has now reached Wano. The Kazuki clan failed to open Wano 20 years ago. But it seems that this new Joy Boy is precisely who will help the country open. If Luffy manages to help Wano, then Wano appears to be helping Luffy against the threat he is in. As it expected Odin first. How do you think?